Hello guys, welcome to YouTube series of data science and machine learning. Today we are going to learn for loop. Yesterday we learned while loop and today we are going to learn for loop. But before that, I want to tell you something that I forgot to tell you yesterday about while loop. While loop is firstly used to print outcome multiple times or print a series of outcome. Okay, and what uh, and what index is? It is uh, we index 0. So it is called initiation. We are initiating its value 0. We are initiating the loop value. Okay, this is initiating. This is test expression or condition, and this is incrementation, as I told you before. Okay, just this initiation and condition I want to tell you. Okay, now for loop. For loop is also used for printing output multiple times or sequence of output. The what should I say? The Python iterates its outcome multiple times or multiple iterable outcomes should be printed by for loop. Okay, syntax is pretty simple. For element in sequence, we give a sequence. Okay, and then body. It's most like while loop only. So list is equals to, we have given some values to list. Product is equals to 1. Now look, this is not initiating. We don't need initiation here in for loop. We initiate somewhere else, but that also in some other languages. In Python, we don't need initiation for loop, or you can say we use something else than initiation in Python, and it's simpler than other languages. So we just do for ele. We can write anything here for I, E, D, E, F, G, H, anything, but we use ele in list. In we have learned, and list we have just created. So what it does is ELE points to every elements of list one by one automatically. We don't need any incrementation or anything. It points automatically. First it will point to 10, then it will point to 20, then it will point to 30, then 40, 50. ELE in list will do automatically. ELE will point one by one to every element in the list. And then we are doing product multiply equals ELE. That simply means product firstly is 1. Then we have ELE. First ELE is 10 with a 0 at 0 index. So 1 into 10, it will be 100. Then ELE is 100. Sorry, then product is 100. Then again this loop works. ELE 20. ELE points to 20. Then product is equals to, yeah, product multiplied by ELE. Product is 100 and ELE is 20, 200, and so on. It will go on until the list is over, as specified by us. When the list is over, this loop will automatically come out of the loop. So print product, we are using dot format and we are printing product. Okay, and the product is this. You can check it. It's obviously right. Okay, so range in function. Range is another kind of function which uh, uh, which actually gives a range or a list of elements by one, or we'll see it. So for I in range, you can write anything. I, we are using I for this simplification. I in range, we can give it any name. Range 10, we use simple brackets 10, and then we print for loop I. Then we print by we specify by indentation four spaces, and we print I. So what it does is it prints I. First I prints to 0. uh, First I points to 0, then it will point to 1, 2, 3 till 9. You have to focus on it, right? It will not give 10 values. It will give you 9 till 9, cause it starts from 0, not 1. Okay, it all range always starts from 0 unless you specify it. Okay, So print I, that's pretty simple. It just prints 0 to 10, 0 to 9 values. Now printing range with from 1 to 20 with step size to step size is just, what should I say, alternate. Step size is just leaving some numbers and printing other numbers. We can do it like this. In I, for I in range 0 comma 20 comma 5. 0 is its starting value, 20 is its ending value, and 5, it is called step size. 5 is the difference which should be left before the other element will be printed. And we are using print I, so it's very simple. You can just use 2, uh, and it will print alternative number from 0 2 4 6. Okay, and you can also change the starting value from 1. It will print from 1 okay, alternative numbers are printed. And next thing, for in string list, we are giving some names in list. For ELE in list, we are again using ELE, which points one by one on all of them. Print ELE. It's printing like this. Same, it's pretty easy. Okay. For loop with else. We also studied while loop with else. Okay. It just gives when a loop is over. It just gives what should be printed after the loop is over. It's nothing much. For numbers in one, where it is a list. For item in numbers, item prints to 1, then 2, then 3, print item. And when the items are over, it will print no items left in the list, as else condition will be executed, okay, after the loop is over. Similarly, if print this, if item, okay, we are using again the numbers list. For item in numbers, it prints 1 2 3. In numbers, print item, it prints item. And we are giving a if condition in it. If item divided by 2 has remainder 0, it's remainder operator, okay, not division, has remainder 0, then break. We learned the break statement, it will not print it. And else, else condition will not be printed, as it has executed break condition, okay. So the loop will break here. The iteration, it will not iterate again, it will not iterate further, okay. So it was quite simple. Now we will print by the prime numbers, okay, with an interval, within an interval. So we are giving it index 20. One, I mean, index 1 is 20, index 2 is 50. Print prime numbers from 0 to index 1 and 2. Okay, this is pretty simple to understand. For num in range index 1 to index 2 plus 1. You know why we are doing index 2 plus 1? As initiating is index 1, okay, right, 10. But index 2 plus 1 means index 2 would be mean index 2 minus 1, as it just prints from 0 to 9 in previous example, right? So we have to plus it one time, so that it gives us proper size as we require, okay. For num in range this, if num is greater than 1, is divisible is equals to false. Okay, it's pretty simple. If num is greater than 1, which will obviously be it, as num is from 20 to 50, and if is divisible is equals to false in it. For then we are using again a for loop. Okay, for index in range 2 to num. Now look, we have just okay, we have uh, seen that number is greater than 1. Now we are using from range from 2 to that number. We are using that range, and if that number is divided by the index, sorry, we check the index of every number. We, we we check the remainder of the number with every index, and if it comes to 0, is divisible is equals to true, and if not is divisible, print num, okay. Okay, so we are doing that, and then we are printing the num, okay. We are using again a if statement, but it is for this if. this for. Okay, so you have to always check the indentation using if for this for. Okay, this for, and this if is in this for. Okay, so both ifs are like both ifs are different. Sorry, and we are printing the numbers. You can see it prints 23, 39 as the range starts from 20. So 20, 29, these are the prime numbers. Okay, so thank you guys. If you have any doubts, do comment. Thank you.